looks at German documents to analyze the grammar and correct it. So I'll press 3 to upload my own document, and I'll scroll down here to this one. And I'll first see an intro screen that explains what I'm looking at. So in German, the ending of determiners, which are words like the or a, and the ending of adjectives are determined by the case and the gender of the noun that those determiners and adjectives precede in a sentence. So the gender of the noun never changes, and it just depends on what the noun is. But the case of the noun does change depending on the role that the noun plays in the sentence. So as you can see here, nominative case means the noun is the subject, accusative means the noun is the direct object, dative means the noun is the indirect object, and genitive means the noun shows possession. So if I press enter, I will go to the main screen, and here's the document that I uploaded. So if I press G, I can get the gender of the nouns. They're all colored by their gender, and here's the key down here at the bottom left. So this is done by saving nouns that the program has seen before to a document that contains only nouns with that same gender. And if the noun hasn't been seen before, there's a little bit of web scraping to look up the gender of that noun, and after that it's been saved. So I can click on every noun to determine the case. So the case is a little bit more complicated to determine. What my program does is it runs each noun and each phrase the noun is in through a series of tests. It looks at the position of the noun in the sentence relative to other nouns, the position of the noun in the sentence relative to the verb, and whether or not the noun is in a preposition. So in German, there's many rules that kind of determine the case, and so based on points assigned by the results of each of those tests that I just described, it can guess the case. So for example, here it's looking at Historiker, it's looking at a preposition. So mit is a preposition that means with. And in German, anything that follows the word mit is going to be of the dative case. So because it detects here that it's mit, it's with mit, it has to be a dative noun. So you can also press E, and that will highlight all of the incorrect words that precede the noun based on the determined case and gender of the noun. If you click on one of the errors, you can see all of the possible endings for that word based on the gender of the noun that it is with. And then if you click back on that noun, you can get the case. And so to correct it, you click on the correct case ending. So in this case, it's EM. I click on that, and then it's correct. So it's no longer going to be read because it's no longer an error. So once I've looked at my errors, I can press P, and that will print, that will open the text file of the corrected document. This file is also saved to the same folder where the original document that was uploaded came from. So the user would be able to re-download the document that way. So that's what my program does.